If you don't have much time to fish, ask yourself one question. If I could only have one, right? And fill in the blank. If I could only have one rod, what would it be? If I could only have one line or one hook or one reel or one bait or one method or one approach, what would it be? And for me, timing, baby, I think that's another catfish. Sure enough, it is. Out here in open water. What would it be, right? And for me, it's I don't have a lot of time. I have more time than most because I'm, single guy, not married or whatever. But I've got church things and friends and things and people and job and trying to build a business on top of all that. And I'm trying to re-educate myself and and read a lot, study a lot, and all right, little buddy, don't offend me. We'll be good. So it's another channel cat. He's grunting like crazy. Grunt, grunt, grunt. And you see it hooked him in the corner of the mouth. It did not hook him in the gut and belly. Just because it's a J hook doesn't mean it's going to hook him in the belly. That's just not true. Okay? So we're going to open this gape up a little bit because I think that one brim completely knocked it out or something. Again, 4-pound test line. Maybe we'll get a bass, we may not, but So, and that's the whole point of the method is it's a I believe in a multi-species approach, live bait, light line, light rod approach. If I could only have one rod, it would probably be a 6-weight fly rod. If I could only have one reel, it would be some kind of bait feeding spinning reel. If I could only have one hook, it would be a number 10, something like a Aberdeen or a Carlisle or a Sprout hook like what I'm using. If I could only have one line, it would probably be 6-pound test line, although that number is quickly changing to 4 as time goes on. I'm really sort of beginning to like and love this 4-pound test line. If I could only have one boat, it'd be a John boat, 16 foot like this, slightly narrower, but 16 foot, 16 to 18 foot. If I could only have one motor, you're looking at it. That's my dream motor right there. I wouldn't want nothing else. If I could only do one thing to that motor, it would be I would upgrade the internal components to racing components to get more horsepower and speed out of it. Although you can see I've done a lot of modification to it, and that's it. I mean, So ask yourself that question. Now, if you want to go after trophy fish, this method's not going to work. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. It's not a trophy class fishing method. It just doesn't. It's not about trophy fishing. It's just not a trophy fishing method. I'm going to pull up and cast a little bit closer in. Okay, about like that. That's a little bit closer than I wanted it. Always close your bail. Don't use close your bail manually on your bait now in the bait feeder gear. I don't close it manually most times. But on the main bail, I only close it manually. It just seems to be easier on the gears and stuff that way. Oh, don't go hanging up on me. And so we're kind of just off this tree, this log jam here. And I've hooked into some brim and some catfish just right here. And the wind's really kicking up the other direction on us. So what we're gonna do is just counter it. Just put the, I mean, I don't necessarily need a rod holder. Because even, I mean, one powerful stroke here with the oars are such efficient, an oar is such an efficient means of propulsion. It's far more efficient than, I'm getting hung up, than anything else. And see, I can just let my arms rest on the oars out of the water there. It's time to, I think I may have to build me some more oars because these things are just sort of beat up and crappy. Sort of Wally World brand. I think I can build some that are a little bit longer, a little bit more. I'm gonna put another bait on there. But anyway, we're just blabbering now. But as you can see, you saw that channel catfish we got, right? That's the second one we got, and we're just kind of here in open water. Some of these guys are just dead. The dead ones are just like full of water or something. It's like they're bloated and full of water. And they're just really dead. It's like they're embalmed or something with the fluid or something. And so I just throw them out. Put 3 on there because that's where we got the big brim off of. And we're going to go from there and see what we can do. This water is clear and deep, and these fish are just in this deeper water. This is not a shallow water lake. Now this water right now is actually pretty dark to me. This is about as dark as this water will get on this section of the river. Upriver, where you've seen me fish before, very clear, which is my favorite place to fish, but it takes a lot of gas money to get way up there on the river. If I want to spend gas, where's it going to go? If I can only have a tank of gas, it's going to go in there and not in the truck. Truck just gets you to the river. Let the motor get you up and down the river. So, but anyway.